Hey everyone, Joel Hansen here, and welcome back to another episode of Only Pants. Woo!
The following movie is rated PG-13.
That's right, y'all. So Only Pants, believe it or not, somehow y'all like this shit enough that we brought it back for episode number 2, also known as Duh and all the other things. So here we're digging back on into that good old family connection collection cookbook. I got a lot of grief about only mentioning my cousins last time, so I can't forget about uncles, aunts, your sisters, your brothers, your teachers, whatever y'all be. All the good stuff relies in this dang cookbook. So guys, here if we go to episode, oh my gosh, look at that. I don't even want to know if somebody out there. That is a bit of an accident going on. But let's pretend we didn't see that. Pretend I didn't find this in the restroom or anything like that. All right, so here we are, guys. We're going to page 55 plus 35. And here at page 55 plus 35, I got the one and only recipe called Joel, this recipe for tacos is going to make you more multicultural, make you a better person. So that's what we're going to use today. So for this episode, y'all asked for this stuff. This is what we're cooking. By the way, comment down below because y'all recipes, y'all suggestions, that's what I'm going to make. Hell right. So the most exciting recipe, the best recipe, maybe the most voted one, although it has to be within reason, guys. I'm not cooking anything too crazy. We already have dog for next week. That's what we'll be cooking, so comment down below your favorite recipe. Tell me what I should be cooking, and now let's get back to the action. So, here what I'm cooking today, y'all. Cooking some tacos. This is going to be half gringo, half authentic tacos because that's what the family cookbook tells me I need to do to be diversified. So, our ingredients. First, I got some taco seasonings. Y'all can make these taco seasonings yourself. We're gonna fortify ours a little bit with the taco seasonings, but I was too lazy and we didn't have the budget yet, guys. Let's not come to episode probably about 5. So we got the mixed one. Then I got some ground beef. Overall, I got about 3 pounds of ground beef, but y'all can be 2, you can be 1, whatever y'all doing, float your boat. Okay, back to the old cumin. Y'all saw episode 1, you know, did a lot of stuff with cumin. Very properly pronounced as cumin and nothing else. So remember that, folks. Next, chili powder. Chili. That's why, guys, and not because it's cold outside. In fact, it's so comfortable in here. Which brings my next point. Who the hell is trying to tell me to wear a shirt with an apron? I don't know what part of the world y'all come from. Y'all wear shirts with aprons. Y'all be weird as hell. I don't know what kind of blasphemy that would be. That'd be like wearing socks and flip-flops. Not like that wasn't a whole international, pandemic and, style or anything like that. Okay, back to our recipes. Back to the ingredients. All right, this is what's making us multicultural right here, guys. I got some corn tortillas. That's right, corn tortillas. I also got a tomato, a tomate, and I got lettuce, enchilada. So what we're doing, we're going to take this stuff and we're all going to basically put it in this pan, believe it or not. Yes, only pans. Guess what, guys? Time for the pan. I got a pan right here. But I was using it to nicely prop up my ingredients and now they just fell down. Okay, where were we? Then after you got all that stuff, you need some salsas. Now I got myself this salsa, I got myself that salsa, and I got myself a hot sauce. This will be your hot sauce of choice. Whatever floats your boats, makes your little thing of things sizzle dizzle down there in the bizzle. Okay, then if you're really damn annoying and you like this BS stuff, you might want some cheese.
People like cheese.
Good thing that went way over her head. All right, back to it. So you got some cheese. Okay. You can get shredded, you can get it not shredded. I don't care. Come in blocks, come in bags. This, I got a bag. You know, the funny thing, I don't even need any balls for this thing today. No balls, just a frying pan. So we're low on the equipment. But that's about it, folks. So I'm going to show you first step. Basically, we got to get a pan on the oven. Okay, so step 1, like I said, first we got our ground beef. So I'm going with 3 pounds because I like beef. Contrary to common belief, I am actually a vegan. You have to understand that luckily, just like it works if you're kosher, you eat kosher foods. If you're vegan, you eat vegan foods. Luckily, cows are vegan, 100% vegan. So here I got some lovely 100% lean ground vegan beef. So I put my pan, thank you, only pans, on the stove. There's only the pan on the stove actually. And I crank my heat to high, max to be specific. And so basically, I'm just gonna open this on up. You might have a little fancier way of doing this, but just take this beef, camera B, and just plop it in. That's right. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want. So now I got one in there. Now I'm gonna open up this other one, get the other one in there. So now I will say, guys, this one smells a little funny. And this is expired, actually, to be honest, because some assistant is frickin' sitting over here reading damn comic books and kind of might have messed up our supply chain. So hope we don't die. If we die, we know who to blame. And I have a lawsuit coming for your ass over there. All right.
You called me out.
Back, putting it number 2 in the pot, in the pan, just like that. Drop it on in. And as you can see in camera B right here, they're very different colors. Provided by me, provided by somebody whom we're going to, might have to
Remain nameless.
do some sort of punitive action on after. She might lose her job, let's be honest. I just won't tell her that. I'll just tell you guys that. She obviously can't hear me. Alright, see the different colors? Bueno? Questionable. Okay, anyway. Again, hope we don't die. Back to this, where were we? This, yes. So, ground beef, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a utensil of some sort. There's this utensil, you got this utensil, whatever smokes your boat, floats your boat. This one I like wood. That way you can really give a good
Spanking.
to the people who need it. Fun fact, I once had a wooden spoon broke over my katush when I was a youngin'. Yes, I was
Spanked.
as a child. Okay, back to it. And I turned out great, so, you know, just saying, folks. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna break this beef up real nice and good. And once it's all beaten up, it's all brown, you gotta brown it. All browning means, for y'all who don't understand basic cooking terminology, it just means you're gonna cook it. So we're just gonna sit here and just gonna cook our beef. So as you can see in camera B, right here, I'm just nicely breaking it up. Breaking up the beef into little chunks. Depending how good your equipment are, you may or may not want to turn your heat down. For the time being, I can remain on max. Because like I said, we're still on quite a budget here for OnlyPan. But maybe that'll change soon. Like I said, you want episode 3, you make sure to support this. Rep that stuff, guys. We ain't just talking OnlyFans up in this business, though we're talking OnlyFans. And even though there ain't no breast, well, hold on. There you go, got some breast action today. Okay. That's what pays the bills, folks, let's be honest. All right, now I'm just gonna continue to mix my beef up, brown this BS, and that's about it. So I'll see y'all in a minute.
Freaking called me out for my shitty.
That's right. Well, I just want a public record if I die. You know who
Just because of the sketchy beef?
Right. Alright, so if you are a trained professional and you can act real quick, while your beef is still brown and still cooking, y'all can cut up your vegetables. So, be sure to grab your tools, grab your handy dandy knife you keep in your pocket, and we're going to cut these things up. So you may or may not have a cutting board, you understand, but y'all don't need a cutting board. We ain't that cool around here. Still on the budget. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lettuce. You see, very specifically, I actually ripped and tore up this lettuce earlier. I had a little bit of it. I can't blame any rabbits today. It was all me. What we're going to do, we're going to chop our lettuce up nice and fine. You can technically chop it however the hell you want. But I'm going to cut it up. I'm doing it right on the counter. These are absolutely 100% fake granite countertops. So that way I can be sure that I definitely cut them up and don't worry about it. So as you can see, I'm really nicely chopping this lettuce. Look, come to camera B. Look at this. I'm just cutting it nice finely. Chop, let us eat. Let us chop and eat this stuff. All right, no, that's good. All right, so once you have your lettuce all over your counter and it looks like a garnish of some kind of tray you're going to be making, very quickly hop over to your pan. Go back to the only pan on the stove, guys, the only pan we're using over here, and mix up your ground beef real quick. Like I said, I'm a trained professional with lots of culinary experience. If y'all can't multitask like this, well, Too bad. But guess what? I can. All right, so like I said, we're back. We mixed up our beef. Still good. Still cooking on that max heat because we are all about that max life. Okay, tomato, however you want to call it. This is what it is right here. Well, the one thing you cannot say is tomato. If y'all say tomato, y'all need help. You think I say words weird? Call it tomato again. All right, we're now back to this thing. Yeah, okay. Tomato, look camera B, look at this beautiful tomato. This is called a field tomato. I'm just kidding, guys. It was a test. No tomatoes. Tomatoes. This is a field tomato. And what was best about a field tomato is this is what's cool. This is grown in a field. It wasn't just grown in a greenhouse, which isn't even green. It's actually white. So what you can tell about a field tomato is like this. Come over to camera B. Take your tomato, shove your face in it. Smell that tomato. It smells perfect, y'all. It smells just like a beautiful thing. Smells like a spring chick, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now we got tomato. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this thing right in two. There you go. Once you got this tomato going on, then you're gonna cut it however you want. The method I use for chopping up this tomato thing is I cut it with the half. So start with the half like this, okay? And then I cut it into little wedges. But you understand that I keep the form of the tomato and I keep the tomato all looking up nice like this. So it's like, what's that game? What's that game where you stack them sticks? Jenga. It's like Jenga, but it's tomatoes. So once you got it all cut like this, as you saw with those nice cuts, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cuts just like that. Come over here, camera B. See what I did? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut it all like that. Okay? Then we're going to take this tomato back this way. I'm going to look over to camera B. Move this damn lettuce out of the way. It just happens to be all over the damn counter. Don't know whose bright idea that was. And I'm just going to chop these more like this. See how nicely this is chopping? So look, we're getting these nice, lovely, cubitured, nice, similar, whatever you call them, tomatoes. And look at that, that's freaking beautiful. And this is, folks, you need your vegetables. You want the vegetables that keep you healthy, keep you happy, healthy, and dang hungry. Don't know where that slogan came from, but whoever coined that, you should support them. They're obviously doing really, really well, and maybe or may not, they may be a genius. Okay, now you hear that ground beef, so we're coming back over to ground beef. Like I said, this is multitasking. So at this point, our beef is getting pretty well brown. I still got a little bit of pink, a little bit of red though. And when we're doing tacos, the only thing I want red on my tacos is going to be my hot sauce, my gallon of hot sauce, my dang salsa, and maybe my tomatoes. Okay, that was a nice moment of silence we have for this ground beef we're cooking here. All right, so now it's basically done. We're gonna be hopping back this in 3 seconds to drain it. But now we're still on plan step 1.B. So back to 1.B, like I said, I'm just going to repeat the same step with the tomatoes. Show it this way to the camera. So I'm cutting it in little slices. Keep the curvature, keep the succulent nature of that tomato. Keep it looking like a spring chick. Keep it all uniform and super duper sexy. Dang nabbit, I almost cut my damn fingers off and almost lost a tomato. Hold on, we got this going. Yeah, damn! All right, we're gonna forget about that. I'm just not gonna do it. It's, you know, actually, you know, there you go. I cut that piece, okay? It's done, it's over with, and there's nothing to complain about. And ain't nobody gonna mess with y'all when you're holding the chef's knife, so make sure you got yourself the biggest chef's knife around, and keep it in either your pants or in your pocket, okay? This is beautiful, this is all good, so now that we're done those chopping, let's head on over to our ground beef for step now 2.
2,000 years later.
All right, y'all, here we are for step number B. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna simply grab that pot, the pan to be more specific, because we deal with only pans on this show, off the oven. You can hear it sizzling there. We're gonna drain it. So what you should not do is drain it down the sink. Your landlord will hate you, your insurance will hate you, the government will hate you, the water control people will hate you, everybody will freaking hate you. So don't just happen to pour your beef drippings and all your other drippings down the drain. So I come over here, I got my beef. So now what we're gonna do is if you have a lid, this is a lot easier. Luckily for my pan, I got a lid, and we're just gonna simply dump this down the drain. So I'm just gonna empty it down the drain right there, get rid of all that juicy, dripping things that not only clog your arteries, but that also clogs your freaking plumbing. So like I said, better have some friends in high places, and if they're plumbers, well, it's even better. So like I said, put all those good drippings down the drain, make sure it's all drained real good. And now what I'm gonna show y'all on how you can tell when it's time to drain your beef out is it's all brown. So you see, come over here, the ground beef is all brown. See that? Camera A, brown. Camera B, it's brown. And be more specific, it looks like the ground beef that Kayla tried to kill me with at the start. Like I said, so just make sure it all looks rotten and like not good beef, and then you know whenever it's done. So like I said, I'm just going to continue draining all down here. It's pretty well drained though, it's pretty good. Get all them extra juices out. Remember folks, don't want those clogging your arteries, just clogging your plumbing. So now we're done that step. This is now step number B. We're just gonna go back to step number 3 over on the stove. All right, step 3. So remember folks, I'm sure you are smarter than I am, and you kept your oven on the whole time while you were draining your drippings. Because you keep that hot element on, not only can it catch fire, it can burn your kids, your pets down your home. Don't worry about that stuff. It's smart to keep it on. That way when you return it back to the pan, it is real hot. So like I said, I'm here sizzling it real good. I'm just gonna turn it down. So now I got my drained and brown beef all good up in this business. So I'm just moving it around real good. Just like this. Forget you didn't see that, folks. Okay, now that's all good. I'm gonna take my taco seasonings and basically, so according to the instruction, it says to add a little bit of water in with it to mix it up. I don't think that is needed. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rip up these packs, open the packs if I can. Technical difficulties. There you go, guys, use your teeth, folks. There you go. Make sure you get a little bit of seasoning all over your counter, all over your stovetop. It just adds a little nice aromatic experience. Come back over here to camera A. It's being a little bipolar. Okay, and I'm just putting in 1 pack of seasoning. Got a pack of seasoning in. And then we're going to the second pack. Again, you're probably going to open it with your mouth. I don't believe in scissors. Actually, I believe in some scissors, I'll put it that way. But I'm putting the other seasoning in, just like that. So it's real good. All right, coming to camera B. Camera B, what we got here, you can see I got this nice orange mix. It looks kind of like cheese, but it's not cheese because we're better than those people that eat all that cheese, folks. All right, so mix that on up, get nice and drippy and seasoned. So now, again, you play this out. You can either add some water or not add some water. We're gonna add just the tiniest little bit of water to help mix up this stuff. Adding a little bit of water, guys, keeps it moist. So when you dive into that ocean, it's a little spicy, it's a little sweet, because that's what you want in your life, guys. Remember, you want a sweet, salty, deep, wet ocean. Okay, come back over to the little water. Y'all didn't see that, but what I did is I just put a little bit of water from the sink, from the tap, right in here. Y'all didn't need to see that. I think you know what a faucet looks like, and if you don't know what a faucet looks like, well dang, you need way more help than watching a damn cooking show, okay? All right, now I'm gonna mix it up. But like I said, remember I said we're gonna fortify this a little bit, because we could just use our dang taco seasons like that, but then it wouldn't be a damn cooking show. It'd be just lazy ass punks who don't got any budget. But I got a little bit of innovation and magic. So, I'm gonna grab my cumin and my chili powder, okay? And I'm gonna take this, and really, the best secret to good cookery and chefery is not following a recipe, guys. It's actually to just eyeball it. So, you may or may not take that for example of me actually following a recipe or not, but I will leave that to your own iteration. So coming over to camera B, take this cumin and really put as much in as you want. We're gonna find out is cumin smells like taco seasoning. So I'm gonna dump it in. About that much. To your heart's desire. Okay, it's good about. Then I'm gonna take this chili powder. Same thing. You smell it? Mmm. Don't sniff too hard on this one though. Get up your nose and then you'll be redding all day. Okay, coming back, just about that much chili powder, about the same amount. Totally, it's probably about a tablespoon, to be honest, tablespoon of each. And this is all for about 3 pounds of beef. So I had about 2 packs of seasoning, which you definitely could use 3. Again, if we're following actual recipes, good thing they're following recipes because somebody's assistant is really slacking this week. Back to this stuff. Again, but that's why I'm fortifying it with cumin and chili powder. Because let's be honest, folks, we actually just should have had 3 packages of taco season. If we had 3 packs of taco season, I wouldn't damn be fortifying this stuff. So like I said, ignore. Somebody is going to be freaking fired here. Tune in to next week, or maybe later in this video, where I get rumbling and rolling. You ever seen WWE? Welcome to WWJ. That stands for Joel. About to whoop some ass. Okay, where were we, folks? All right, back to the taco season. So as you can see, guys, this is really looking nice. Camera B, it looks like beautiful taco stuff. It looks like taco meat. Like it's what exactly you would expect. So that's about it. It's pretty good. Got my heat down to a minimum. Just kind of let that kind of soak in, do its thing, cooking them, whatever you want to call it. But that's about it. Of course, with good chefry, you can always taste it. I'm going to not taste it, but that's about that. So I'm going to turn that heat up just a little bit more, and we're going to come back to our main headquarters over here, where we're going to prepare our station, our taco station, because y'all are going to be needed to prepare your tacos. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Alright, so like I said, we're back preparing our taco station. So obviously we have our lettuce beautifully all over the counter, our tomatoes all over the counter as well. So now let's grab in these tortillas, alright? So I'm going to take these tortillas, open up that bag, rip it open, whatever you like to do, I don't really care. Right? Maybe if you're lucky and somewhere you can get some fresh tortillas, or where I live, at least with the assistant I have, this is what we got. Alright, these are still pretty good though. These are corn tortillas. Like I said, just look at them. Amarillo, they're yellow, maize, corn. All right, so most notably, a lot of people, you would like to warm these up, and that's definitely what you should do. You warm them up in good different ways. You can either shove them in your pan, let the moisture, the heat of that succulent juice soak up and evaporate, and that little penetrative moisture can just soak your tortillas through and through all those little layers. Just imagine all that moisture just soaking and penetrating all the layers. Okay, but what I'm gonna do, because I'm just freaking basic, just grab this, guys. Let's be honest, we're realistic around here. You just take your microwave, throw it in the microwave. That's all you need. That's it. Everything. Okay, next, this. This is a plate I had from earlier, okay? Again, under any circumstances, any normality of show, and anybody who had a budget or any care for their health and concern and wouldn't even risk eating bad beef given to them by somebody's assistant, you would use a clean plate. This is okay. I'm just gonna lightly remove off that breast. Love that breast. Oh boy, do I ever love a good old breast. Oh boy, that is a tasty, succulent breast. All right, I'm gonna take my breast, I'm just literally gonna lay it over here. Put your breast on the counter, your fork and knife. I'll put this breast on the counter too. Ow! That didn't work out very well. All right, and then I'm gonna take out your dirty plate, because we're all about reusing, saving the environment, vegan and stuff, right? So just pour your stuff right on there. So as you can see, the way this is really nicely accumulating is I'm just having a lovely plate of vegetables. It looks kind of like rabbit food. I mean, sorry guys, it looks very nice. 100% vegan. Okay, I swear I am vegan. All right, back to that, folks. Looks beautiful. If you want, you can leave a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce on your counter. It makes people think you are vegan. You fit into the social norms. People walk over and they say, ah, you're vegan too. And you're like, hell right. Okay, so now I got this lovely plate of vegetables. Man, if you want, again, I'm not a cheese person. Look, I'm just gonna soak that on there. That's right, guys. Clean up your counter on your own plate. All right, tastes good. Okay, got your sauces. Pick whatever one you want. I'm gonna use both because I don't care. And y'all want a spoon. Remember we went through this series of stuff the other day about what constitutes a tablespoon? Well, what I determined and what I decided is that it's a tablespoon if it would be on the table at all. Since this is on the counter, we're going to call this one a counter spoon, to be specific. Maybe even a lid spoon. All right, so my beef, as you can tell, guys, I'm just bring back that beef to see a different light. Look how beautiful that nice little beef, 4 to 5 gram beef, taco seasoned beef looks. So now I'm actually going to turn that off. Like I said, guys, that is a sign of bad chefery to turn your stove off whenever you're done with it. But we'll leave that for now. Got our salsas. We got our little veggies. Next, this is cheese. Y'all really want this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your cheese. Sometimes you're just such a nice host. You treat your people well. So I'm just going to lightly open this. See this, guys? Lightly tearing it open along the line. Let's just tear here. I know you're not good at following simple instructions, so let's just make sure we do that. And once you got your cheese, all right, we're gonna leave that here in the bag. Okay, that's how we're gonna do that. Now, folks, remember I put these tortillas in the microwave. Let's turn that on. Close the drawer with your ass. Next, I'm gonna put these in here. I pressed 1 minute because I don't care, but really you're only going to do it for about 20 seconds. So just make sure you have either cognitive abilities to keep track of time, otherwise set it for 20 seconds. Okay, next, you might want to get yourself a serving plate. This is a plate that you're going to actually serve and put your tacos on. So I'm going to come over here to the cupboard. I'm going to grab a plate. Excuse all the damn clamoring. There you go, guys. Remember, microwaves. All right, now you got some plates. Remember your knife, just put that back in your back pocket. Good place for it. And then, your tortillas are all nice, beautiful, and soft. Make sure your meat is all hot and juicy and ready. And look at this succulent, look at that beautiful, you see that steam coming off that succulent, lovely tortilla? Look at that. Just beautiful. It just shakes like somebody's body. Look at the way that shakes. It's a booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere. I'm serious, we're rocking everywhere. I found you, Miss Tortilla. Okay, got your stack of nice tortillas on a plate. We then have salsas. You're good to go. Got a spoon. You just open them up, let people dress their tacos themselves. Hopefully the salsa ain't bad because then I'm gonna have another reason to sue somebody. All right, now this is good. Serving spoon, you got your lovely dish of lettuce and all that stuff. In fact, I'm even gonna put this right here. Look how beautiful that looks, y'all. It looks just like it was made for tacos. Don't tell anybody it actually was. Beautiful. All right, all our ingredients. I'm just gonna take my meat right out of the pan. This is only pans, we're only using pans here. Besides that, I'm gonna open up this old salsa, this hot sauce you might call it in other kinds of parts of the world. I don't know what this one tastes like, but let's try it. This one's great value. That tastes pretty damn good. It's kind of like a Louisiana style sauce. It's called sizzling. I like it. I like it a lot. I can take that. All right, but no, that's about it, folks. So we got that. Then we're going to actually finally do the end product. So take a tortilla on a plate, just like that. Grab that knife out of your back pocket. Don't stab yourself. Come over to your stove right here. Grab some nice succulent meat, what you made up. Now, why is this multicultural tacos, Joel, not just gringo tacos? Because we got the corn tortillas. Look at that. Got a nice little bit of beef. A couple tablespoons. Then you're going to take some of this. This is a lettuce, tomato. Just like that. And this one too. And voila. That's about it. Just like that. What more could you ask for? It looks freaking perfect. That's like picture perfect right there, Camera B. Again, take a little bit of salsa. I'll try this one right here. Hopefully not deaf. Put a little bit of that on there. Looks real nice. Then take your hot sauce. Put way too much of it on there. Like that. Just keep going. Never let it end. Never, ever, ever let it end. Still not enough. All right, that's barely acceptable. Look, we already used that much of the bottle. And that's about it, folks. That's about it. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. This is called multicultural tacos. I think it turned out pretty good. I guess I'll give it a go. I'll let you know. Okay, this is a little bigger than I thought. Look at that. Look at it. Enjoy, folks. Alright everyone, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like video down below, comment and stuff. I still have taco in teeth, but it tastes very, very nice. I would like to thank all our sponsors. Wait a minute. Never mind. We don't have any, but if you like to sponsor, you sponsor down below. Very nice. I like to hope that I do not die from eating bad ground beef, bad salsa. We'll tune in next week. If I'm here, I hope to see you. Remember to comment down below what you hope to see. Nice recipe. I like to hear from you. Also at that, guys, feel free to share with friends. You make a share, make me make a money. Maybe we finally get stuff where we have good safety standards. We can look after family, provide benefits, feed people non-expired food. We're talking Joe Exotic style, Walmart trash. So that's everybody. Hope you have a lovely day, lovely meal. Welcome to family. Say goodbye to Cousin Book, and today I just dive on into deep, exciting new endeavors. Good night, everybody. Have a nice evening. This is what my tacos look like. So, more weight in salsa than anything else probably. But a good bit of salsa, some lettuce, tomato, some beef, some hot sauce. What y'all think?
Yeah, good job.
Tacos.
Heated them too long in the. I heated it too long in the microwave.
Burn yourself?
No, my sad tortilla. My sad tortilla.
Look at this. Look at this.
If you I like that.
Look at the size of this one.
That's what you should have.
One bite.
Yeah. Mine's not a tortilla anymore.
Oh my gosh. What did you do?
I told you I heated it too long in the
You
microwave.
broke it. So now I just take my hot sauce, I'm just gonna dump it all right in there. Just get a nice little dish of it on that one bite. And just give it a go bite.
That's a mantra.
Hot sauce. And if you ever don't have enough in your mouth, can't get enough in the bite, just put a nice few dabs in there. Muy bien. Muy bien. I like it a lot. Well,
After my taco ended up on the plate.
yeah, you do. Fork.
The chicken fork.
Well, I'll tell you, that cousin cookbook sure knew his recipe well. Well, thank you, cousins. Thank you, family. Some things are better off with staying in the family.
The beef came out really good. You did a good job.
That's about it.
I'm gonna have your big lengthy send off again. Round two. Have a lovely life. Have a lovely, everyone's family. Be blessed and everyone loves each other. None of that?
If I said it, I meant it. Eat tacos. That's it. Just live life. Eat tacos. Hope you have eternal glory full of tacos and success, beauty, wonder. This is a great recipe if you ever need to, like, you know, impress your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, your aunt, your nephew, your niece, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your second cousin, your cousin once removed, your stepsister, your brother, your stepbrother, your godmother, your godfather, your godsister.
They get it. They're keeping it in the family.
Your personal assistant, whatever it may be. It's not everybody. Just live your life. All right, so like I said, step one, basically, I'm gonna adjust
I always like when you lose the accent.
Yeah.
Accent's gone now.
All right, so if you are a trained
What you say to me? All of that.
I think you like it. You pour your shit down, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, make sure it looks clean. Do they need to see the draining of the beef? Do we need dual camera to show them the draining of the beef? Yeah, we do. This is what we need right now.
Sure, why not?
Can I move some of the stuff? I don't want the people to think I'm all filthy.
Leave it.
Release this. This is in it too.
You just leave it.
No, I want to move this.
Why?
Because.
All right, so here we're on step number B.
You're pretty funny.
Pretty funny, eh?
I love that.
What?
With any good chefery, you're gonna taste it. You know what? I'm not gonna taste it. Why are you gonna on something else?
What?
Are you gonna make a comment about how someone didn't clean up after you?
Okay.
No presentation for the cheese?
Anyone, so I hope you enjoyed that episode of OnlyFans.
Hands.
Anything else I need to say goodbye to, or anything
No,
else?
your outros are friggin' forever long. No, but that was wonderful.
See y'all in a minute.
Freaking called me out for my shitty.
That's right.
I don't like that very much. I really appreciate that very much. Tell people I killed you.
Well, I just want a public record if I die. You know who
Just
won.
because of the sketchy beef?
Right. We'll know who to blame. Dang nabbit cat, you're gonna be down the menu next week if you don't shut up. So everybody, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Click my face right here to subscribe. And also I picked 2 videos. That's right, 2 videos just for you that you might like. Right here. So like I said, guys, hit that subscribe, hit one of these videos, do it right now. Until next time, have a lovely day.